What would you do if someone was sentenced to death, just because they were fat? This strange story comes from a city where everything cost the same price. Long ago, a wise teacher was traveling with his disciple when they arrived in a strange city known as the City of One Price. In that place, every food item cost exactly the same amount. The teacher immediately warned his disciple, "We should leave this place at once. A city where everything has the same value cannot have justice or wisdom." But the disciple was excited. Cheap and delicious food was everywhere, so he decided to stay while the teacher left. The disciple began eating sweet halwa and puri every day, and within a few days he became healthy, happy, and quite fat. One day, a thief was brought before the king for stealing jewelry. But the thief boldly argued, "Your Majesty, I am not guilty. If the owner hadn't kept such valuable jewelry in his house, how could I have stolen it?" Surprisingly, the king agreed. The thief was freed, and the jewelry owner was blamed instead. The owner then said, "If the goldsmith hadn't made such beautiful jewelry, I would never have bought it." So the goldsmith was blamed. In this ridiculous way, blame kept moving from one person to another until finally a weak man was chosen to be punished. However, when they tried to hang him, they realized he was too thin. The noose wouldn't fit properly around his neck. So the king ordered the guards to find a fat man instead. Unfortunately, the disciple who had been enjoying the cheap food was the fattest man around, so he was arrested. The disciple cried, "What did I do wrong?" The king replied carelessly, "Nothing. But you are fat, and the rope fits you." Just then, the wise teacher returned. He said loudly, "I warned you about this strange city. Now you see what happens here." The disciple begged his teacher to save him. The teacher quickly came up with a clever plan. In the king's court, the teacher insisted, "No, hang me first." The disciple also shouted, "No, hang me first." The king was confused. People usually begged for their lives, yet these two were eager to die. When the king asked why, the teacher replied mysteriously, "This is a very special and lucky moment. Whoever dies at this exact time will go straight to heaven." Hearing this, the greedy king said, "If that's true, then I should go first." And so the king himself was hanged, while the wise teacher and his disciple quietly left the foolish city. Moral lesson: wise advice often comes from experience. Those who ignore it may face trouble later, but those who listen can avoid many dangers in life.